Okay.
All right. Yeah, we good. All
What's
right.
up?
What's up, man? So plug in with Darren. We hear another another special. What I said earlier, another hip hop special, or no? It's special because it's in hip hop. Special because it's in hip hop. Um, I got one of my OGs right here, man. So Obvious Bane, right? Tell him. I want tell him where you got the name.
Actually, it's now it's not obvious bang where I got the name. First, it was obvious, right? It was obvious. It was just straight obvious. Like that was my name, right? And then my man Jez, rest his soul, he's like he said he called me Bane one day. He's like, yo, you like a Bane type bull and shit. He's like, you like big and brolic and a villain and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just stuck it on the end of obvious and made it obvious Bane. But since then, like now in my career, I go by it's obvious. ITZ, obvious. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I go by nowadays.
What's the like the it says something on your I don't know if it's on your bio or if you hit on your profile like instrumentalist. I clicked on it last week and it says something. It's something to do with doing production. Like
Instrumentalist by trade, instrumentalist by trade, um, specializing in making a soundtrack to life. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, that's dope because it's something different, right? So like I was telling you earlier, I want to go into your journey in hip hop, like your journey to, you know, claiming hip hop.
Like I said, like hip hop was born in '73. I was born in '73. I done seen all facets of it. I done seen when it started, and I done seen what it is now in 2025. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the growth, and I done seen the exploitation of it. You know what I'm saying? And I also seen the growth of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was there. I was there when MTV, like Karis One got a song, right? It'd be like I was there when MTV started. Yo, I was there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When
yeah,
he was saying hip hop started back in the Bronx, I was there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Karis One in that aspect. I
yeah.
was there. I remember the first time I heard Nas. I remember the first time I heard Woo. I remember the first time I heard Mobb Deep. I remember the first time I heard all the classics.
But when remember I was telling you like five, I feel like it was around 88 for me, like 4 or 5, but I was young. But when did you know you was locked in with it though? Like that was
Oh, I think I wrote my first rhyme when I was 11. You know what I mean? I wrote my first rhyme when I was 11, but I always been a fan of the art and an astute student of the game. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a student of the game, you know what I'm saying? But when when I actually took a liking to it, like for myself, when I say I started writing at 11, but I ain't even let nobody hear me rhyme till I was like 17.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So that
yeah,
and it was like, damn, you've been writing all this and you could rap, you could really rap. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And it's like, damn, you good. Why don't you take it serious? And you know what I'm saying? But like most of us, man, I was caught up in the streets, and you know what I'm saying. I was in the streets, so I wasn't even trying to hear no music. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I gotta get this money. I gotta do this. I gotta do all this, right? But I always had the love for it. You know what I'm saying? I always listened because
yeah,
if you listen to like hip hop, it's a way of life. You know what I mean? Hip is your awareness and hop is the movement. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Being hip and hop is the movement. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of life. Like, I listen to Coogee rap songs and it taught me how to move in the streets. You know what I'm saying? From just
Yeah.
listening to Coogee rap. You know what
Like
I'm
a
saying?
like a dictionary, like how people look up stuff in the dictionary, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's a tell all. If you get the right, like you said, G rap, if you get the right artist in the right situation, the right time in your life, it's like a mentor. Like he mentoring you through the music.
Yeah, definitely.
What people that don't know, when you said a student of the game, break that down when people, because you know it's people that listen to hip hop, love hip hop, but being a student of the game is a whole nother level. So break that down for people that don't know what a student of the game is.
Study I study the culture. You know what I'm saying? I study, you know what I'm saying, how people do things. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me better. You know what I mean? I constantly surround myself with people that's better than me so I can strive to be better. You know what I'm saying? So like being a student of the game is just studying like, I could tell you like, man, I could tell you people bars from their songs, you
Right.
know what I'm saying, and be like, damn, did you hear what he said? And he broke that down like this. And you know what I'm saying? It's that deep. It's that deep. You know what I'm saying? It's that deep. And like using still to this day, I use the formula of the groundbreakers, you know what I'm saying, in my music. I incorporate the foundation always in my music. But of course, you gotta change with the times or you're gonna get left behind. So I do classic timeless hip hop with today's standards. You know what I'm saying? And like, do me a favor, man. We gonna ban the word old school. Cause like they say old school, right? That makes it seem like it's dated. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And true
Like it's
hip
not,
hop is never dated.
like it can't be relevant at all because of the time when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's still relevant to this day.
facts. That's a big fact. Hey Todd, real quick. So we going I got a when you said about you could break down bars, I got a bar actually that I want to break down, but let people know how we linked up, and you know what I mean, how hip hop brought us together.
I had moved to Phoenixville. I had moved to Phoenixville on Mill Street. You know what I'm saying? And I had put a studio in the back of my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it was at Lojo's when we first met. That bar. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was in the alley. That was in the alley.
See,
And
people
and
be
then
telling me, I don't even remember, but I know it's a fact because it's the same time.
yeah.
The Lojos was still open, yeah. So I know that's a fact, yeah.
Hey yo, and then um we was um we was out there at the in the back, and you was rhyming. You said you rhyme, and I think who else was there? John Murdoch and Lex
Okay.
from the foundation.
Foundation, yeah. Shout out to Foundation, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when we kicked. Damn, what was that?
It had to be '08, '09.
Yeah, yeah, nah, it was like '07 because
Okay,
like my
'07.
pop, yeah, because my pop died in '08. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it was like '07.
All right. So yeah, so '07, '06, '07, both was crazy years. Um, yeah, that was the year I had my oldest daughter, but I could have had two. But yeah, that was the time when I was just flying, just you know what I mean, just always running around here, there. So yeah, rhyming was a big part of what I was going through at the time. And then like we was just putting together joints. Like, do you remember any joints that I did that you be like, yo, that joint? I remember the one you used to tell me back then that you really loved, but
Hey yo, I remember you wanted to rhyme to poker face.
was it Lady Gaga?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember you wanted to, I said, I want my Lady Gaga poker face. Hold up. Where was that John say where he's like still ride with an open case? He said, what you say? I take the mask off and show my face. What would you say? Damn.
I don't
I'm
remember.
on my
I don't
Lady
remember.
Gaga poker face.
I don't even
Still
know if
ride
I
with an
even.
open case.
I don't even know if I wrote that. I used to have a lot of stuff, man. But that's funny you said that because I remember we did the me and Alf did the Madonna joint, the 5 4 minutes or whatever, the Justin Timberlake Madonna joint with the Timberland joint. So who was your favorite MCs from that area and producers
Who is my favorite?
from down the Ville and the producer as because there's only a couple of y'all that really was producing like put
Like, who is my favorite hit? Vander Slice, Sag, Blade, um, hold up, Vander Slice, Blade, Sag, Murdoch, of course. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Murdoch a beast on them Johns too and shit. Don't get it. Murdoch make all them Johns. So they go my top four from the Ville. I ain't even put myself in there because you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah. Now hip hop is a big part of the Phoenixville culture, man. If you know, people don't know, but yeah, it's
Oh
it's
yeah, like you know what I'm saying, the Bloodhound Gang. Remember, it's like it's a creative area. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely a lot of creativity comes out of that area. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Oh, Bo Track Shack, another
Shout out to
another
Bo.
another another
Shout out
dope
to Bo.
producer. Shout
Right
out
up.
to Bo Track Shack.
Yeah. Um. All right, and then MCs. Those some MCs out there that because I miss rest in peace of White Rat, man. He's like an underground phenom. Like he's like somebody you I don't know if you remember White Rat.
I'm remembering.
Tom, yeah, Tom. Shout out to him, man. Rest in peace, because he had some smoke, fire, all that.
You know, as far as like DeVille, as far as like MCs went, like you know what I'm saying, like Cash, of course. You know what I mean? Cash.
Mhm. Shout out to
You know what
Cash,
I mean?
Cash Screw.
Cash. Then you had the OG Glide. you remember? You remember Glide? Glide. You had the OG
Glide.
Glide. Glide. He used to live up what's that? The bridge that used to be next to my house, right?
Oh, the High Bridge.
Yeah, the high bridge, right? And he lived in the first house once you got up on the high bridge. He lived up there. But like he did graffiti and he was an MC. Blade would make beats for him. Glide. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he
Yeah.
was a dope MC. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cartier too, son. Like Cartier. I talked to Cartier recently. Can't leave them frozen smoke. You know what I'm saying? Them frozen smoke bulls. You
We
know what
went
I'm
out,
saying?
but we went out after you said Cartier went out.
Oh snap! It went out.
Yeah.
Okay, I
We
said
back now.
I said the foundation, Murdoch and Lex. Then I said the frozen smoke bulls. And yo, you can't even front JJ Sinatra.
Yeah. Shout out to the
yo,
Bloodhound gang, right?
yo, JJ Sinatra used to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Used to kill it. You know what I mean? So like, you got to shout out JJ. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was a lot of Dave Vegas. You know?
Okay. He up the road. He up Pottstown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like he was dope too. He was dope too.
All right, man. Yeah. So you definitely threw some heavy hitters out there from around the way. Let me see. So I want to go back to that what we said about the bar when you broke down the bar. So I got a bar I took from one of my favorite lyricists, right? He said it's therapeutic to the user, right? You remember that? It's I don't want to say the wrong line. I know he said like something like it's therapeutic to the user and something else after that. Slam dance to I forget exactly what he said, but you remember that?
Um, I can't tell you exactly what that is, but if
No,
it's therapeutic to the user, then it's medicine. He's saying it's medicine.
but
You know what I'm saying?
you remember who said that?
Who
Not
said it?
Prodigy.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So yeah, so the art, so the therapy, like what what's the therapy you get from producing and you know what I mean and being an artist. You know what I mean? You got both worlds.
Music got the ability to heal, motivate, and destroy. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So like as a medicine, as a healing aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? You can get very much healing from music. You know what I'm saying? It helps you get through times. Like you listen through bad times, you listen to your favorite song. You know what I mean? Some songs make you cry, some songs make you laugh, some songs make you amp. You know what I'm saying? So like it's all frequencies and sonics and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all frequencies. You know, if you run sound through a sandboard, it'll make complex compositions. You know what I'm saying? Just off running line signals in. You know what I'm saying? So like the frequencies have an effect on our body. You know what I'm saying? On our body. You know what I'm saying? It's all alchemy. You know what I'm saying? It's all alchemy and frequencies. You know what I'm saying? And like I could go into this subject for a while, but I'm just gonna cut it short. But it's the fact that we hear before we even begin to see. We hear from the womb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
I realized that in my since my mom's been passed, I realized like she was playing music when I was in the womb. For sure. Old, you know what I mean? Oldies like Motown, you know what I mean? Like classic stuff.
So like, you know what I mean? Our ears bring the world into us. You know what I'm saying? Our eyes make us see the world, but our ears bring the world into us. You know what I'm saying? So like with the frequencies and like, man, it's so crazy and deeper with the frequencies that, you know what I mean? If you transmit at a certain hertz range, you know what I mean? It affects your subconscious.
Facts. Somebody broke that down recently. Who was it? I think it was RZA. I think RZA broke it down. Different producers, he was saying, Pharrell got this. He said Dr. Dre got his whatever he does is high. It's like real high.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes along with what you saying, like with the frequencies and all that.
But songs, you got songs that like when you hear it, it automatically like changes your mood and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? Be like, damn, I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I one of the biggest respects and blessings that I ever got paid far as my music, somebody came up to me and told me that something I said in one of my songs changed their life for the better
Yeah. Yeah, that's powerful.
than any amount of money.
Yeah,
Because
that's
knowing something that I said else, you know what I'm saying? Because on the day of judgment, man, we all gonna be accountable for what we said. You know
fact.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all gonna be judged on what we said. So like, you know, you can either preach life into the world, speak life into the world, or you can speak death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
And
a
on the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying?
it's a big part of the it's a big part of the plug-in.
Plugged in with Darren.
It's a big that's a big part of the plug-in though. What you was just talking about. It's a big part of it, man. And I'm like, I keep losing my train of thought. Um, because I had to move and it kept breaking up. So I had to move my spot. But what was it? What was you just breaking down?
I mean, I broke down frequencies and healing like music is therapy
Yeah,
and
the
healing
therapy.
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a big part of the plugin because I'm trying to like, all right, now it's coming back to me. Like what we say, right? What somebody take, and that's what the plugin. Somebody tell me that they checking for me at a certain time, or they, you know what I mean, something I said or something that one of my guests said. You know what I mean? That's yeah, it's priceless. That's what I was trying to correlate for what you were
Okay.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um. So let's throw some duos because we was already like kind of playing around with the idea, but I want to go into some of your favorite duos, like we were saying earlier. How you take from it might have been the producer or it might have been the artist, but I guess some of the top ones that influenced you and you feel like paved the way and things like that.
Hmm. Top, all right, top duos.
Yeah, like
Capone Noriega, Capone Noriega, Mob Deep. And when we say duos, we talking about two MCs, right?
yeah, two MCs. Like with Mob Deep, you got Havoc is considered the MC and a producer, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just powerful duos.
Hey man, shout out to Havoc, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Havoc. Hey, I just did a joint with Big Noid. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I just did a joint with Big Noid.
rapper Noise.
Yep.
Shout out to Noise, man. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah.
But like duos, man, like two MCs and a DJ. I mean, like I like De La Soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like De La Soul. Like I
Now that's
like
day three. That's another three.
yeah, that's three. That's
And
three.
they definitely a super group. They up, you know what I mean? They in the super group, legendary groups. But De La, I know why you run there. Yeah, De La for sure. Um,
Who else? You know what I mean? Like
I had Eric B and Rakim was I,
Rakim, yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? DJ, MC, Coochie rapping Polo. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, Polo.
Super Lover C, Casanova Rudd, um, Cash Money and Marvelous, Fresco and Miz, Steady B. Like, you know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Like the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? It's too many to name because they all classic point. Because we can go to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It's man,
Yeah, West Coast.
it's too many great groups out there, great duos. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like if you like a West Coast cat, Rodney on Joe Cooley. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a West Coast cat, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you bringing people out there. I don't know.
huh?
You bringing out goats like OGs for real.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, I just seen all like aspects of like hip hop, man, from when it started to what it is now. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people like Ultramagnetic MCs, that's another great group. You know what I'm saying? Sad G and Cool Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like crazy. Like,
My West
yeah.
Coast, I'm trying to pull some West Coast. I'm thinking like Dog Pound.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
corrupt and
Daz.
Dash. Yeah, definitely,
I'm
definitely.
thinking of the Alcoholics was more
Oh
than
yeah, the
great.
alcoholics. Yeah, they too.
Yeah, they
Tad, yo, yo, they too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man,
yeah, the West Coast definitely got heavy hitters out there without
definite
question.
heavy hitters.
All right, so you named some of your. So let's go back to the pain. I always think of Prodigy. Rest in peace to Prodigy. That one joint, you could never feel my pain. That's one of them ones. The mood you put that on, and it could take you. You know what I mean? Take you out of something you're going through. So let's bring out. You know what I mean? Some of your pain and like how you know what you got to do as far as with hip hop. Like how does it
Hey
correlate?
yo, Ace, every time I feel some type of way, like I listen to Nori joints sometimes, right?
Nori sometimes crazy.
Sometimes I got money and I still feel broke. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Sometimes I want to ride a lake. Sometimes I want to chill a little, you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Sometimes I get
Yo, so
drunk all day. Yeah, yeah. The hook, the hook brings you in. The hook brings you in.
yeah, you know what I mean? But that's one of my joints that like get me through rough times and shit, right? But like the pain the pain helps me like hip hop saved me. You know what I'm saying? Saved
Yeah,
me because I was really in 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 my teens and my 20s. I was I was like anybody else growing up from I was born in Chester. You know what I'm saying? Chester was like the murder capital of PA.
shout
You know
out
what
to
I'm
Chester,
saying?
right?
Like
Shout out to Chester. Yeah,
I done seen things that a lot of people shouldn't have seen. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I done been in situations that a lot of people shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And like if and it wasn't till I listened to people like G Rap. Like I said, G Rap mentored me on how to conduct myself, like you know what I'm saying, in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Brand Nubian when I needed food for thought. You know what I'm saying? When I needed food for thought. You know what I'm saying? And like that's why I inspire to. That's why what I inspire to make to this day. You know what I'm saying? Music that matters. You know what I'm saying? Music that matters. Music with pain, music that you can feel. Because you know, I mean, everybody can identify with pain. Because we all go through it in one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody telling you their stories, maybe their story can help you get through what you going through. You know what I'm saying? That's what again um therapy for the user,
yeah,
therapeutic for the user.
yeah. The Prodigy bar, yeah. I think that's on the illustrious joint. I gotta plug that in. You heard? I gotta put that song on and just how to vibe. That's one of them joints. But it be certain bars and songs that we don't even realize that just been popping in my head the past like day or so.
Yeah.
So what's the so what you think about the climate of hip hop now? Because you said you've been around the whole 50 some odd years.
So as far as like hip hop goes now, there's still people holding carrying it on for the tradition. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But like it's not based on talent no more. It's based on popularity. You know what I'm saying? It's based on popularity. It ain't based on skill. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And like technology done caught up to skill where the AI do everything for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advocating against the AI. You gotta, what I'm saying, evolve with the times. You know what I'm saying? But they just made technology catch up to skill. You know what I mean? Now anybody can do it. Now anybody feels that they can do it. And you know what I'm saying? And it's starting to get saturated with a lot of the people grafting off the same thing and a duplication, and they scared to be themselves and be original. You know what I'm saying? Be original, but originality supersedes all gimmicks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, facts. Yeah, you could tell the authenticity in the music.
Ain't there. Ain't there, but it's still people holding it down, still authentic, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole, and it's a shame that, like, I mean, we know who Benny the Butcher is, you know what I'm saying? And the world know who Benny the Butcher is, you know what I'm saying? But it's other people, you know what I'm saying? Like Stove God, Rock Marcy, like Knowledge the Pirate, you know what I'm saying? Like the list 38 Special, you know what
38
I'm
special.
saying?
Yeah,
38 Special. The list goes on. Like, you know what I mean? Ransom. So like, you know what I'm saying? What's my man? RJ Payne, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's still people holding it down for the real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna get what the heli numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. The radio, yeah, they're not gonna get the radio numbers.
You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy that I want a radio station that play nothing but the real. You know what I'm saying?
Shade for you gotta go to satellite.
And I know the satellite, you gotta get satellite for that.
Shout out to
You know
Shade
what I mean?
45.
Yeah, you gotta go on satellite for that. You know what I mean?
On a personal note, so um I had seen something a couple years back and you was going through something and we had kind of like lost touch. So I didn't reach out to you, man, but you know, I know the prayers was going up, man, and you came, obviously, you know what I mean? Obviously you made it through, man. What I feel, you know what I mean? I kind of feel bad, you know what I mean? Because we go back. So man, like if you don't mind,
I
like what
mean, hey brother, we always gonna be brothers and always gonna be family. You know what I'm saying? Like even if we don't talk every day and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like when we got back in contact, it was like we never lost contact and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's
right.
how you know what true friendships last and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we all got a destination in life and shit, right? That we
Yeah.
can't escape. All that matters is the people that you touched along the way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Ain't no question.
Yeah, but like around that time, man, I had a heart attack, man. I had to have heart surgery and all that shit.
All right. All right, man. Well, yeah, you know how we say, man,
Yeah,
all praise is alhamdulillah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
yeah.
this is all God's will, right? Um, one of the things, so if you don't know, well, I think I did kind of talk about it a little bit, but the plugin, it's all about my mom's legacy. It stands for Patricia's legacy of unity and growth. And then the IN is inspiration for navigation. So the plugin is all about, just motivation and just inspirate anything that what I mean takes us through life and makes us
Makes
better.
us a better person.
Yeah,
Makes us a better person. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Hey, yo, I know your mom would be proud of you right now, son, for holding it down and staying positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I lost my mom when I was 20. You know what I'm saying? And like,
hmm,
I think that's what sent me in the downward spiral that it did and shit because I didn't know how to process my feelings.
yeah,
And I took a lot of things out on people that wasn't their fault. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. No,
You
I
know
know
what I
exactly
mean?
what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Just because I used that as the excuse. I was like, my mom ain't here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason. I ain't got no reason to do right.
Yeah, just wild out.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't till like, you know what I mean, experience, man, is the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? Experience. You know what I'm saying? Life is the best teacher. You know what I mean? Just I got through it. You know what I'm saying? I got through it. Like this too shall pass. This too shall pass. It's not a day that goes by that I don't think of my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just got easier with time and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you one of them ones that I'm meeting more and more of. It's like another special feather in your cap. You know what I mean? It's like you lost your moms and your pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like almost I kind of say it's like rare, right? A lot of people know what it's like to have lost one or the other, but not both.
I mean, like I said, we all got a destination that we can't escape. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We all got a date. You know what I'm saying? All that matters is who you touched along the way. That's how memories is made. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Long as, you know what I'm saying? Like, they memories live forever. You know what I'm saying? Long as we live forever, you know what I'm saying? Our memories pass down. And the key to eternal life is procreation. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Long as you have kids and your kids have